Well, as you can tell when you can see in the video, I went to Cave Shepherd on Saturday and I had to sit down and talk with Dr. Sparman about the new book and the old book. Now from what he tell me and stuff like that, yes, I will sit down and read it. And I don't matter to sit down and read too much because I can't sit down too much. You know what I mean? I got the scratches and the itches and the EBGs. So, you know, I can't sit down too much. Let's move it. I got some flies back. Without further ado, this is the interview with me and Dr. Sparman. For enjoy myself, sit down and watch it. Press rewind to quite good to watch you over that kind of video. Bless up. Boom!
Nowadays, laughs like a bush. Cause who wants to become the king should be able to win against too many opponents. There is jungle now.
Alright, well, you wanna know me, usually it's be a kind of like a brash thing, but today I step it down a tone and I go on a Cave Shepherd to sit down with Dr. Sparman to really hear what the book that he dealing with is about, the 2 books that he got coming. So, without any further ado, I want to introduce me to Dr. Sparman.
Thanks for having me.
So, my thing is, I looking at the first one, 1.58 seconds, and I really want to know, like, what draw your mind to write such a book? And I need to tell the people, let's give the people an intro on what this book really is.
Yeah, most times people write books or even write articles or whatever. They do it based on their experience. And that is why we are the mosaic pattern exists in this world today, because everybody perceives the world from a different eye. So I'm always the type of guy, no matter what I do in life, I experience something, I would just put it and park it away somewhere and put it in a computer and leave it there to get back, because I wanted to write.
Go back to memory.
I always want to do that. So I heard about this out of body experience, where people would just die and then they would see themselves and come back. Yeah, and I always wonder about that. And as a matter of fact, I have to be honest with you, life and death has always been an enigma to me. I always worry about it. I'm concerned about it. You know, people are talking to you today and then suddenly they're gone. Yeah, it's like a guy once, I came to this guy and I said to him, I says, well, he's got terminal illness, and he says, Doc, I'm ready to go. And he was about to leave the earth, and he says, how could you be ready? You hearing the birds for the last time, those type of things, you know, yeah. Could never relate that. So this is about a guy by the name of Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith is fictional, but as I said before, every fiction there is some personal truth in there. Yeah. And Jimmy had his 4 minutes you need of deprivation of oxygen and nutrients to your brain before you have irreversible brain death. So I'm there, his heart stopped, and I had to go and run and just get this thing going. I mean, they're working hard, getting to the heart, trying to fix him up. And I made it in 3 minutes, 58.42 seconds. Subtract that from 4, you'll get 1.58 seconds.
So in other words, you come like an angel.
Well, I end up want to call it angel, but I just came as a lifesaver. Some people call it, but I don't want to elevate myself like that, you know.
I can put it there, but they don't want me already.
Yeah, and 1.58 seconds, the guy walked to the hospital, it was good.
Yeah.
But then there's love. Life is about love and living and all of that stuff, and romance, and music. You can't live without these things. You imagine having a world with all doctors, it'll be misfit, wouldn't it?
You can't hear the frogs, but
thank you.
All parts of life.
All parts of life. So Rosa came into the picture with a nice bouquet of flowers. She saw the duck, she liked the duck, and then after that this book closed. Okay. So you knew something else was coming. Yeah. Switched.
So now you say 2 of them, one
this is it. Just looking at this thing here,
because there's 2 different people on the cover. If you know
really, it's one guy.
How you can trick
you
like
see that? You see how I'm tricking everybody?
Look
at you guys. This 2 guys right here. You think, or is one guy? It's one person, just different expression. Exactly.
So you go a mustache with the next one.
There you go. It's how you did it. But This is supposed to represent a twin guy, a twin brother.
Okay.
A twin brother, they were born, they grew up together. One guy was extremely bright, the other guy was not as bright and wasn't as focused. So one guy became a physician, and the other guy, his duty was he was so jealous. And remember, the greatest sins, there you go. The sins of envy. Great. It's one of the worst sins you could have, envy and jealousy. So that consumed Ashton, which was the name of the twin brother. And he did all kind of things to see if he can disrupt this guy's life. Even going in and having a relationship with his wife. And the wife didn't know. That's all of those things. You like that, don't you? And then he went through a lot of things. And eventually, Rosa turned out to be not what she was.
So he get tricked too.
Yeah, no. He sent Rosa, actually. Yeah, he's the one that sent Rosa to entice his brother. And basically how he is her. And basically Rosa turned out to be an evil person. And she killed him. And then it goes on like that. But it's really, and then Ashton came over and take over this guy's practice. And all kind of crap started to happen. So it's really, listen, I can't read the whole thing for you. But it's a great read. As I said, it's launched today. And it's not even really launched overseas yet. The guys are doing the marketing in the United States right now, but the Chinese grabbed the book already. You have it in Chinese, Japanese, you got it in German and French. It's amazing. So it's available right now, right across the globe, and I think it'll do well. How you know make it sound, you know sell the book right there, you know. Well, there you go, man. They gotta buy it. You gotta buy it, and then there's a number 3 coming out. But buy this one, guys.
Obviously, because you can't skip the store. You can't skip from one and go straight.
No. You gotta get it. And as a matter of fact, it might entice you to go back and see what 1.5 seconds was about. To get the full thing.
So who did the design? This really grabbed you though.
Is that so? You like this?
Yeah.
Well,
like,
you see,
really
1.58. Yeah, I know. 1.58 seconds. We had a nice graphic artist that did that. But what the idea was to really. The fella did something, and you see, you can look at this and perceive it in various ways. Or I look at it, I would say, this guy he killed somebody, and this could represent a knife.
Yeah.
It could a dagger, a scalpel, or anything. But he did something, and he's sorry about it. You see how he's looking down? The blood is dripping. He did something bad. What did he do? You want to know? You have to read the book.
All right, then. Get it saying at Kia Shepherd. So,
yes.
Great thing to offer.
Thank you.
I all the best. I love looking out for number 3.
Number 3,
number 3.
Number 3, he's gonna leave. Number 3, this guy, the protagonist, which is me, of course, will leave, and somebody else will take over. So that's how it is. So the trilogy continues, guys, but get switched. Good read. The people so far who would have given me reviews stated that it's engaging. You start reading, you don't want to put it down. So I'm waiting for New York Times to give me their review.
You don't go away, you get my review and you can pass.
Is that so? Thank you. Thank you.
Yo,
thank you for coming, and thanks again.
Yeah, man.
And give me a follow-up when you read the book.
All right, definitely. You don't always do my thing already. I ain't easy with it.
I like that, you see.
But you know, this Dr. Sparman, this Bajan Fari. We have pages and switch out and bad.
Llorarás si mi amor querida, llorarás, 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 llorarás.